Today I'm at a very special dungeon, and it is located in Copenhagen, 15 minutes from the center. And let's meet who owns this space.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mistress Number 1, and this is my studio.
Hey everyone, this is Domina Mara, and today I am at Studio Number 1. It's a studio by Mistress Number 1 here in Copenhagen, Denmark. This is her third space. This mistress has started in 2007. She's been around for quite a while, and now she has built a glorious play space that I'm going to be taking you through today. Let's go. So we're starting here in the lounge, and this is really cool. Some of you have seen this before. This is leather and buckles, and what you do is you put submissive in here, and they're bound, right? Not just that. In this studio, you are able to suspend them up and down, and the more they are suspended, the tighter the bondage gets. This is extremely cool. Mistress Number 1 thought of this, and she's done it on both sides, as you can see, with the chain bondage. All right, following over this way, this garage area is Mistress Number 1's wardrobe. She has everything from thigh-high boots to heels with spikes to harnesses to latex to leather, everything you can imagine, and it's all hers. And walking this direction, this is Danish Femdom. Mistress Number 1 has come up with this as a more realistic point of view for how female domination can be perceived. There's a lot of really unrealistic scenes out there with female dominatrixes, and it was something that came to mind where she wanted to create something more real. And so she created film just for that, just the real, the raw sessions that you can have with a female dominatrix. There's a little lounge area with some floggers and some harnesses above, and this curtain is something that we will take a peek at in just a second. Follow me. In this room, this is one of her first rooms that you will be coming into as you go into the studio. On this side, you can see that there are some bondage equipment in matching red and black with cuffs, ball gag, few floggers, cleaning station. On this side, she has noted that this chair is one of her favorites, used at a femdom party where she put a submissive in the seat and they just spun it around and everybody just busted his you-know-what. Simple but effective. My favorite part of the room is this wall. This wall is custom built, courtesy of her slave, who has done a lot of the building of her new space, but she came up with all of the intricate details. For example, if we come closer, all of these are made out of leather. Yes, they are D-rings that you can harness somebody or lock somebody to. And this is actually a part of gardening material. You know, the plastic sheets that you can put onto when you dig a hole and you're trying to contain, you know, the nutrients for the plants when you water them. That's what this is made out of. It's not latex, it's not vinyl. It's very durable, and it's very cost effective, and that is what this entire wall is built out of. Easy to clean, and it works really well with her aesthetic. On this side, we have the sissy corner, where everything from maid outfits to sexy dresses to heels to breasts and wigs are available for those who like to cross-dress. On the other side, this is also a custom-made area in which I was explaining to you earlier and that I will reveal now. Wait just right here. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is an area in which a slave can be bonded to the cage. This is rebar, and view what his mistress is doing out in the open in the lounge area to somebody else. If you close the door, you can't even hear it. So what kind of ignoring would that be if your slave was just here looking desperately for his mistress and who can't participate either? Sad, but a very effective place for a slave, don't you think? On to the next. I also want to talk about this key. It is Mistress Number One's logo, and she actually has it tattooed on her chest. I asked about it because obviously there's, a symbol, but the top part is basically the Triskelion, the symbol for BDSM at the top. And the bottom part is obviously a key because she's the key holder to her own space and to all of her subs. In 2018, she was holding a lot of keys, and so this symbolized all of those in one. Can we please take a moment to appreciate this cabinet right here? It is filled with chastity devices, from plastic ones all the way up to steel cages. I want to take a moment here to state that Mistress Number One used to have her previous space as more of a kind of museum gallery. It showcased things like this, but for different fantasies for each of her potential clients or her existing clients. And this space is very special to her because this time she has done it in design for herself. And I think that's very powerful for somebody who has established herself over the years. In the beginning, when doms are trying to expand themselves, they try to cater to a lot of different ranges for interests in BDSM. But now it's kind of what she's interested in, so I think that's very special. Onward! All right, my friends, we are now in the main play area. I know, you didn't think there was more, did you? Because I didn't. I saw a door and I just thought, oh, maybe that's another playroom. It's a play area. Here, we are starting on this wall with some amazing lighting. Yes, it's all customizable and it can match any part of the room. We have leather hoods, leather toys, handcuffs, steel work, gas masks, and in each of these are different drawers. All these drawers are labeled to what is in each of them. Extremely organized, extremely effective, very gorgeous. We have a cleaning station and also areas for more intense things like clamps, clothespins, and other naughty things. Everything in this room, minus 3 pieces, this piece right here, this piece right here, and this piece right here, those were all bought. The rest of the items in this room were custom built. Let me say that again. Her slave, the one that actually drove me here today, built everything in this room in collaboration with Mistress Number 1 and her ideas. For example, this cage, everything in this room is completely mobile. They are on wheels. This cage has a sliding top, which you can put a person's head in and close it before locking them in. How cool is that? Over here, this leather gynecologist chair, or examining table, if you will, was custom built by a slave of hers that's also a drummer. If you can see here, he used parts from a drum set. So creative. Over here, this is also her invention. You can have a rebar cage and the slave can look out from his naughty corner. Or you can completely put him in isolation so that he just has an area to breathe and nothing else. No light, hardly any sound, and he's just stuck in darkness. One pinhole of light. This thing is so cool. Everything in this room is made out of wood, steel, and leather, which is her favorite. In this back part is a jail cell. We have seen many jail cells before, but this is amazing. It not only has a bed that can lift up and down, it has shackles, stuff for suspension again, actual clothing for a prisoner, and a toilet seat, which was also custom built. The only thing that the mistress has brought is the actual lid. Everything else she put together from a wastebasket in which she cut out the bottom and slipped in a pan with something to hold somebody's head, all for someone's fantasy. This is amazing. As you can see, this space is lined with the same texture. If you look in closely, these are actually mats. Those puzzle piece mats that you can buy anywhere. It not only insulates the place, if you want to shove somebody against the wall, it pads them, and they're completely easy to use, easy to wipe down. If she needs to move around, she can just put new ones up. If she needs to take them off, she can do that as well. If one wears off and breaks, she can put a new one. How innovative. Not only are they on the walls, they are also on the ceilings. So another thing that I would like to point out, yes, this is also on wheels, is that the lighting is amazing. It's totally customizable. You can make it brighter in here. You can change it so that it is made for white light filming. She does a lot of video clips in here. So instead of having those big umbrellas everywhere, she can walk around freely and just have this gorgeous white light on her subjects. Genius. All with a click of buttons. Oh, it gets brighter. Changes the temperature. All right. All of the lighting on the corners are also completely customizable and can match the red, the blue, or the in-between purple. This is probably my favorite thing in this room. It is a completely customized pipe, industrial pipe, seat, and I don't even know what to call it, holder? That's not even like the best word that I can put for it. She had to have it measured out and cut specifically for this. You can suspend. You can put the slave here, his legs here, lift his legs up into the air if she wants. Lift this back part up. Fully customizable to whatever her play is at the time. And above is a mirror. It's a giant mirror, so if the slave cannot see what is happening from where he is, he can just look up, not even need to imagine. So fantastic. I want one of these. All right, here we can see more of her toys in a spinning cage, also on wheels because everything is mobile. When you are shooting clips in a space, it is so much easier when you can move things around. And if it's more convenient for you. In her previous studio space, she had 2 floors, and it was extremely difficult for her to keep on going up and down and needing to have. So instead, she had multiple sets of toys and equipment all in one space. And she can move them as she likes. Very utilitarian, very convenient. The last thing I want to show is this cross. And you might be wondering why I saved this for the last, but trust me, this is kind of amazing. I won't give too much out because I want to come back and show you this space as it is when she's done with it. She put this space together in a month, moving from her previous space, and it looks amazing. It looks ready to go. However, it's incomplete. What she wants to do is, usually with a St. Andrew's cross, it is all the way in the back, bolted to a wall, right? That's what we know it as. But she wanted it away from the wall so that you can actually go around it and play as you need to, hitting all aspects on all sides while the submissive is bound. For the future, she actually not only wants to just have it in this up and down plane, she wants to be able to rotate it so that the cross is on a flat table plane. And the motors up above are going to help actually levitate the whole thing up and down, suspended in air. How freaking cool is that? I think that's amazing. Mistress Number One definitely has a talent for innovation and knows exactly what she wants, how she wants to play, and it's very inspiring. All right. I just want to show off this room because not only, is Mistress Number One an innovator, but she really has a workspace to build her custom furniture out of. It's real. Really impressive. So I hope you guys have enjoyed my studio tour for today. I think this is an amazing space. If you guys are ever in Copenhagen, please reach out to Mistress Number One. She's a fantastic woman, an amazing dominatrix, an innovator, and I am hoping to see more and hopefully collaborate with her in the future. I think she has made a business out of everything that she has learned from, and it's just so inspiring for me. So thank you guys for watching today. I hope you guys had an amazing time. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you would love to session here. She is going to be opening it up for rentals. So message her and you can reach her at these links or in the links in the description below. You can follow me on my links here. Subscribe, like. You can also watch my videos here on my previous episodes of Modern Dungeons. And until next time, be safe, have fun, and keep it kinky, guys.